channel. This is Chelsea's Tarot Readings, and for today's reading, it's going to be something very unique. The topic is which music legend has an inspirational message for you? I did 5 piles for this reading, starting up here, pile 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose the one that you are drawn to. And again, this would be like a more personal message for you. I thought this would be so cool. And I get a chance to use this deck, so yay. If you would like to book a more personal reading, you can go over to the link on your screen now. It's very easy to book. And yeah, guys, I'll post the timestamps in the description as well as the comments. And let's get right into it. Those of you who chose pile 1, green reminds me of abundance. So what music legend has a inspiring message for you? And for you, we have Grace Jones. So what I get about her too is that growing up, it was like a very strict time, in Jamaica. So growing up, it was very strict, and she was able to kind of break out of that. So her message here is learn to be your own sugar daddy. Harness the power of an unexploded bomb, always waiting, always ticking. To ensure survival, prey must become hunter. So again, it's like she got out of this situation where she felt restricted, That's what it really talks about. Very influential woman. Then, okay, so we also have serendipity. This is really good because, again, she's coming to you with a message indicating that abundance is coming for you. I feel good things will start happening, especially once you learn to, take pride, I guess, in your own independence. I feel this has a lot to do with insecurities as well for some of you, because for our tarot cards, we have 4 cups, Ace of Wands reversed, and the Empress. So 4 cups is about feeling rejected, maybe feeling like not good enough, because 4 cups sometimes talks about like someone not accepting, offers and that kind of thing. And Ace of Wands reversed is telling me that her inspirational message is to take action because, as we see, currently your Ace of Wands is reversed. And I feel, again, with the Empress being next to this Ace of Wands reversed, I feel it has a lot to do with inner work, your ultimate self-confidence, as well as your divine feminine, and kind of, again, harnessing that inner, independent person you truly are, because I feel, you're going to be just fine. And that's also why she's bringing you this message, because we do have serendipity. So we have that the outcome is going to be okay if you just kind of go after it without giving it a second thought. Okay, so my bad. I forgot that I threw my tarot cards over there. Well, not threw. Yeah, look at inspirational message. You need to start that like ASAP, guys. She wants you to realize your worth. Yeah, and I feel she just really wants you to be balanced. She doesn't see that maybe internally you're very balanced right now. And again, that's why she's coming to you with those particular messages, because it's like, obviously you were meant to hear this. And I'm glad she came through. She's very beautiful, whatchamacallit, creative, I believe model, I think, as well. But anyway, just fascinating. So that is the music legend who had a message for you. Very, very beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this short little reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, those of you who chose the second pile, so we have Kendrick Lamar, yes, for your music legend who's coming through right now to tell you this inspirational message. So let's see what we have. This is how he wants your attitude to be. Become the cure, not the symptom. And lifestyle. Don't demand respect, command it. Inspirational message. You can be broke without being broken. You can be broke without being broken. Then we have Yin. So he's already, I feel, coming to you with a message to kind of be easier on yourself during this time. I feel for a lot of you, I kind of got the message right away. Oh my gosh, like, I'm a mess right here, sorry. I got the message right away that, you know, there's a love with the Two of Cups here. Some kind of union that you feel rejected or disappointed. It's probably left you in this hermit mode. And, you know, Kendrick, I feel, is kind of wants you to rest and, again, not to demand... what really stood out to me was don't demand respect, command it. So this is a message saying, again, to respect yourself more and have more positive talk towards yourself. Let's see what else we have. Kendrick is so very inspiring. I want to, sorry. I want to quickly say he's very, very inspiring. Read more about him if you don't know a lot about him, but he is. So here are some other messages from him. We have Six of Swords. Coming after that, Queen of Cups. Coming after that, Eight of Pentacles. Coming after that, Queen of Pentacles. Again, he's saying, like, you need to walk away from certain people, again, that leave you feeling a certain way. Because with the Queen of Cups, he's saying, like, your emotions matter, you know? Your emotions very much matter to keep working. Because Yin also is talking about, like, it also talks about union. So I feel maybe things going your way, but more along the lines with that miracles will come to you. And whatever you're trying to manifest will come to you. It's saying, like, to allow it. Keep working on what it is that, you know, you're inspired about. Because Queen of Pentacles, it's saying, like, again, he's saying, like, worry about yourself because, you know, you're very high up. You are doing things to better your own self and to gain... Yeah, and again, Yin energy. He's also like, rest, please. New beginnings, yeah, new beginnings. And it's kind of like, even though it's like inspiration, he's saying like, even though there are new beginnings with the Fool card, even though there are new beginnings, the past will always be there. He's also kind of acknowledging that, you know, it is hard to look forward, but it's something that we must do. However, in the meantime, it's kind of like to try and rest your mind regarding the whole situation. Again, to be in that yin mode, I feel a lot that you have been working on is going to come to you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this mini reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. For those of you who chose the third pile, I'm very jealous of you guys. You have a message from the music legend, Janis Joplin. I'm jealous, low-key fangirling. And also, as I laid these cards out, good vibes as well. She's sending a very inspirational message. So, she was a musician who died at the young age of 27. Just like a few other musicians, I believe Kurt Cobain and a few others. So, for her attitude, again, messages for you. Evolve, but don't compromise. You're all you've got. Lifestyle. So the lifestyle she had lived. The power of love must replace the love of power. True that. Inspiration. So here you go. You are far greater than the sum of your fears. I love that. I'm a genie and I'm a baby. That's a joke. I know I can't sing. It's a joke. So then we have Judgment, King of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So one huge thing that really stands out to me when I think of Janis Joplin is free-spirited. Like, definition, free-spirited. She had this raw kind of voice and energy to her. And she didn't care what others thought of her. She really didn't. I watched a few documentaries on her, and what I learned really is that she, again, it's kind of like she didn't take judgment from others. King of Cups, she was only worried about loving herself, and really she kind of revolved her whole life around love and just being devoted to that. And Four of Wands as well. She's also saying, like, it has a lot, I feel your fears have a lot to do with not being stable with the Four of Wands, like not having that stable foundation. Because, again, we're talking about some fears. So just being yourself and not being afraid what others think of you. Going with your emotions and kind of intuition as well. We have, you know, the Moon. Let's see what else. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. She says you have a lot of opportunities. Yeah, you have a lot of opportunities, and here are the fears coming out. The fear of heartache. So for a lot of you, it could have to do with a relationship. The fear of heartache. The fear of someone deceiving you and that kind of thing, and hurting you. And then we have the Seven of Wands and the Lovers. So again, she's saying regardless of the things that you have been through, because you have been through a lot, she's saying regardless of all of this, with the Seven of Wands, the first thing I think of is perseverance. So perseverance being next to our Lovers card. is telling me that she's saying, again, like, persevere with love. Like, that's what really she's all about. Have that self-confidence, again, believing in what you want and standing up for that. Being ready to face challenges, again, because love wins overall. So keep that in mind, because really that's her whole energy. And I feel that's really always her main motto and her main message. So it's probably very significant and important. Yeah, so I love her. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Those Bye. Of you who chose pile 4 or Tiger's Eye. Okay, so what musical... Oh, my bad. What musical legend has a inspirational message for you? Wow, Patti Smith. So, keep in mind this is Tiger's Eye, and there's the number 11. I always notice too that, like, the colors always match. It's so funny. So, for this, her attitude, we have Jesus died for somebody's sins, but not yours. Her lifestyle, learn to make peace with eternal dissatisfaction. And inspirational message, the most powerful form of rebellion is of the spirit. She didn't want to conform, basically. She did rebel because she wanted to do what she wanted to do, and she wanted to be ungroomed and, you know, stay inside and write a book or whatever. That's exactly what she would do. So we have by the book because I feel her message is, although she's saying, like, rebel with when it comes to your spirit. And to follow, what do I want to say? Like, she wants you to go by the book at this time, right? Because she's saying that you have the luck, because again, there's luck here. I see it for sure. But right now, you need to go by the book. However, it's always okay to rebel a little bit, you know? So the Hierophant right here, again, being in the middle, to trust, you know, your spiritual practices, spiritual awakening. But Hierophant also talks about traditions, so that's also relevant to going by the book. So to respect traditions, know that the world talks about successful completion. So again, she's indicating some sort of message, inspirational message of completion when it comes to something. We do have the 8 of Cups. You need to walk away from some kind of feelings that might be blocking you from maybe, like, going by the book right now. Let's see what else we can get. Yeah, and just take action moving forward. Know that luck is on your side. To hold your vision also with the 2 of Wands. Visualize what you want. Again, leaving behind, like, any past wounds. Page of Cups. Be creative. Again, rebel a little bit. Dive deep into your spirit, basically, and figure out what it is you want to kind of, like, I guess, portray. And Knight of Pentacles, again, she's saying, you know, success will come to you. It's just going to take some time, I feel. Again, luck is on your side. That's another message that I get. So, very, very beautiful messages. Okay, so that was pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Who chose the last pile. First thing I'll point out is this crystal. Right away we kind of get this like passionate, fiery energy, right? This is Iggy Pop. Totally his energy. Ended up transforming though. This is your musical legend, and he has some inspiration for you guys today. So the attitude we have is don't waste time growing up. And lifestyle, turn rejection into an art form. So I feel he felt as though life rejected him and he turned it into an art form. That's how he expressed himself. He... with Imagine being right next to him, I feel, you know, I kind of get it wasn't overnight, but he imagined what it was he wanted, and it might have took a while to manifest, but it did. It's like imagining something and trusting that the more you picture it and the more you imagine it, it'll manifest, basically. Because, yeah, turning imagination into manifestation, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity. Knight of Swords. I feel with the... First I want to say, actually, yeah, Knight of Swords, again, moving forward, kind of like, I get the feeling like rushing into whatever it is that, you know, I don't know. It's like a rushing energy. I'm going to pull more cards, but we also have the Three of Cups. So you, again, how, you know how we talked about his kind of crazy energy? This is also, he's also saying to be inspired by fun and imagining what would be fun for you, and to also kind of relax, because he obviously was the type of person back in the old days who didn't relax. So I feel that's kind of like, you know, to have fun, to drop the burdens. I feel with the 10 of Wands being reversed, kind of like dropping those burdens, and then the Knight of Swords, like moving, like I feel it's just kind of like getting up and moving. Yeah, the Sun, because the inspiration is that it's just going to lead to happiness and to have some fun with it. Be your own inspiration again. And I'll repeat his affirmation, which is, if you want inspiration, you have to sneak up on it and catch it unawares. But yeah, just imagine it, and so it will manifest. But the important thing is to trust that it will take place, and to really put passion into your desires, because a lot of people will pass it off as silly nonsense. But I mean, whatever. I'm not even gonna get into it. Yeah, Queen of Wands, it's just all this Wands energy. This is totally him. He is wicked passionate. He is like, he might, like, he's just really, this is a very passionate message, I feel, that he's urging towards you guys. It's like an urgent kind of thing. But also the big part of this as well is turning rejection into an art form. How can you, which it's so funny because it is kind of what we do sometimes. And when we turn, you know, certain things into art forms, it usually ends up becoming beautiful, because we're focusing our attention elsewhere and kind of giving ourselves that break, and as well to express ourselves creatively, you know. But happiness awaits. Again, it's just really important to visualize and manifest, because that's what he ended up doing. Again, I'm pretty sure towards the end he ended up getting clean. You can correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, but I don't know. I think I'm not. Anyways, that was pile 5. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.